Okay, hello everyone. My name is Nicole Haraguchi. I'm in sixth grade, and fun fact about me is I love the color blue.
Okay, hi, my name's Fern. I'm in seventh grade, and a fun fact about me is I play the violin.
Hi, my name's Raphael. I'm in sixth grade, and my favorite color is the color green.
Hi, I'm Aswaja and I'm in sixth grade, and my favorite color is blue.
Hi, I'm Diana. I'm in third grade and I love to read graphic novels.
Okay, so can I start screen sharing?
Yes, Nicole, make sure that you introduce who you are and your organization. And I know you've presented before, so yes, take it away.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Nicole Haraguchi, and we are here today to talk about protecting the Antarctic Krill. So basically, I'm here today with the team, which you can see here, and we're helping preserve the Antarctic krill. So just a few background about it. We went together as a team with the Innovation International Foundation and the Rethink Energy Florida. So basically, the Antarctic krill is the base of the food chain. So if something happens to it, it will break the entire food chain, and we don't want that to happen. And there are multiple problems that the Antarctic krill are having negative effects from, such as a lot of wild krill fishing, water acidity, water warming, and ice melting. So we want to raise awareness of these dangers the krill are facing, and so we're making a farm for the krill to help preserve them. So I want to ask Raphael to talk about this slide.
Okay. So our krill farm prototype uses a cooler for the krill containment, an indoor thermometer and an outdoor thermometer, one for inside the krill container and one for measuring outside of the krill container to help document and ensure the cooling system is functional. We use a Peltier refrigerator device that uses 70 watts and 12 volts. And we have a second one in case the first one fails. It's powered by a solar generator and it's 120 volt AC to 12 volt DC transformer. The solar panel we utilize to power the solar generator is a 100-watt solar panel. The refrigerator system is critical to creating and maintaining an environment the krill can survive in. After initial tests and some more research, we also intend to add a light to the inside of the krill tank. Manipulating the photoperiod of the krill's environment is how we get them to mate, spawn, and therefore produce more krill, which means reducing the krill being taken from the Antarctic Ocean for animal feed, human consumption, and pharmaceuticals. We took this prototype one step further and calculated the capacity of our solar energy production. To calculate this, we multiplied the watts capacity of our solar panel by our designated locations multiplier, 4.2. So 100 watts times 4.2 equals 120 watts per day. We discovered our energy production does not meet this prototype's volume of load. We can now, after proving a working model, develop this prototype further by adding the light for reproduction and the krill and increase our solar production.
Okay, thank you so much, Raphael. And for the next slide, Fern, you can talk about this.
Okay, so this is our phytoplankton culture. So the krill need to be able to the krill need to be able to eat. So the phytoplankton, we are gonna grow them using the light, and the pump is used for rotating them evenly, the phytoplankton, so that they all hit the light and keep the same growth. the pump is connected to a battery that is charged by these 2 solar panels. And then for the scale up for this one, you have to multiply the watts by volts. Sorry, the volts by the amps to get the watts, and then you multiply that by number of hours that you're using to get kilowatt hours. So that's how you can figure out how to get the correct solar panels for the correct sized tank that you're going to be using.
Thank you so much, Fern. And Asweja, I'm gonna hold on. Okay. Can you talk about the water collector?
Okay, so what we have here is another basic need that the krill need. They need water. So what happens here is that we have a Peltier device in the middle that brings the cold air up and expels the hot air to the side. So the water vapor in the air, which is everywhere, goes up into the tinfoil and condensates so it rains down as water for the krill.
Thank you so much, Asweja. And for Nayana, you can talk about the conclusion for the Antarctic Krill.
If nothing is done, we risk losing the whole biodiversity of the Antarctic region. Help us raise awareness of the dangers facing the Antarctic krill. Help us lower the negative effects of climate change.
Thank you so much, Nayana. And that's the end of this the slideshow. Like I said, we're working together with the Innovation International Foundation. So if you can go on that website called www.innovationinternational.org, and you can check it out, our project on there as well. So I'm gonna stop sharing. And does anyone have any questions for any of us?
I have a question what inspired you to make a project to save the Antarctic krill?
Okay, I'll do this one. So basically the Antarctic krill, like I said, was the base of the entire food chain. So we decided to research more about the Antarctic krill, and we realized that it was endangered of extinction. So which will also break the food chain. So we decided to create a prototype of a farm for to help preserve the Antarctic krill.
And I have one more question. So if you're gonna keep the krill in a tank, and you said it was the base of the food chain, how are the animals above them in the food chain? Don't they have to eat them? How are they gonna eat them if they're in a tank?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to grow them and then release them back into the Atlantic. And then so they're gonna grow with the light, and then we feed them, and then we release them back.
I have a couple of questions. First of all, fantastic job. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So really impressive job, and I'm impressed by the diversity of the young engineers who worked on this project. I'm also impressed with the diversity of ages. And it's so great to see young women involved in engineering. I have a question. One of your slides said green food coloring not allowed to bring live species. Can you tell me more about what that meant?
So what happens in the competition is that we're not allowed to bring live species. To show you what the phytoplankton is, we just use green food coloring.
I see. Have you also worked with live krill?
We have.
And how did that go?
It went well.
What's the lifespan or life cycle of a krill?
I don't remember that part. I'm sorry.
I can answer that question.
Go ahead.
So when krill mate, they lay their eggs over the open ocean, and they sink down 1,000 meters. And then when they hatch, they swim back up to the surface. And at that point, they're not really krill, they're like little larvae. And they'll go through a lot of molting cycles before they become full krill. I think that typically the full lifespan of the krill is 6 years.
And would the krill be in your tank for 6 years?
Well, it's just a prototype, but yes.
I guess the idea is that you're growing the krill as food for the food chain. Is that correct? So you're probably not going to wait until the end of their lifespan before you release them, I assume. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, we're not gonna keep them their whole lives.
So
We were thinking about releasing them probably at 4 years, so they have a year out in the wild to get eaten or make babies. Yeah.
Well, I think that we originally planned to sell the krill or give the krill to people who use them for pharmaceuticals and consumption and fish food.
So you would sell some of them to humans for to put in their fish tanks and things like that.
Yeah, to reduce the number of krill that we pull from the Antarctic.
Are krill used in fish food for aquariums?
Yes. Krill are used a lot for fish food.
Are they used for human food?
Yes, there's actually a dish that I remember its name. I think it's called okiyami.
Have you tried it?
No, I don't really like seafood.
Amy, if there's time, I have a couple more questions. And if no one else has some questions.
We have about 2 minutes, and I think Nirbai maybe has a question up there. He has his hand raised too.
Go ahead, Nirbai.
My question is blue whales and other types of whales, do they contribute to impacting the food chain largely due to the amount of krill they eat per day?
Which animal did you say, Nirbai?
Whales, do they majorly contribute to positively or negatively impacting the food chain?
I
I
think
can answer it. So basically, since the whales eat the krill, it's actually positive because the feces actually help grow the food for the krill because it helps grow the phytoplankton, which will lead to help give food for the krill, and then it's just like in a cycle. So
Great, thank you. A wonderful job to your whole group. Excellent, and keep up the good work. And we're really thank you for coming on today and sharing how you're solving and creating prototypes for real world problems. Sarah, do you
Thank
have
you.
anything else?
No,
Okay.
just this is like a really good idea in a presentation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was an awesome presentation.
Thank you so much, guys.